Hey everyone, welcome back. We're diving into the crypto world again today, and specifically we're looking at this weekly crypto analysis that Vantage Plus put out just this Monday, March 31st, 2025.
Yeah, so right off the bat, Vantage Plus is taking a pretty bearish stance this week. They're pointing to that slide we saw in US stocks, especially tech stocks, and how that's got folks in the crypto space feeling a bit cautious.
Right, it's like this ripple effect. And Vantage Plus actually highlights how gold is kind of in the spotlight right now, maybe because people are a little nervous about the US economy. So it really shows you how intertwined all these markets are becoming. And one thing that jumped out at me was how altcoins are getting hit harder than Bitcoin in this kind of situation. Why is that?
Well, you often see investors flocking to Bitcoin when things get uncertain, almost like a flight to safety, even within the crypto world. It's all about minimizing risk, right?
Right. Makes total sense. And it's not just the overall market mood either. Vantage Plus mentions the new tariffs that just kicked in, and that PCE inflation data that came out last week was, well, stronger than expected. So you've got actual economic news and the general market anxiety all playing into this. Let's unpack this a bit, starting with Bitcoin. It's currently at around $82,524. What's the technical picture looking like?
Well, if you look at the long-term monthly chart, Bitcoin may not be ready to blast past its recent all-time highs just yet. Vantage Plus is suggesting that potential support could form around $71,000, and then further down, maybe around $59,000. They think we might see Bitcoin bounce back a little at the beginning of April, but overall, they seem to be leaning towards a bearish trend.
Got it. So $71,000 and $59,000. Those are the numbers to watch for Bitcoin. Now, onto Ethereum. It's hovering around $1,991. That $2,000 mark always felt kind of psychologically important.
Oh, absolutely. Dropping below $2,000 could really signal that things are heading further down. And if you look at the weekly chart, it seems like Ethereum could be moving towards the $5,550 support area. We might see more buyers step in around there if this bearish trend continues.
Interesting. Okay, let's shift to Ripple. It's trading at 2.1185. What's the story there?
Well, the long-term monthly chart for XRP is suggesting we might see it go down even more. And get this, the monthly candlestick pattern is hinting that those negative vibes could stick around right through April. Vantage Plus thinks $2,100 is a level that could trigger a whole new wave of selling. And any upward movement, yeah, probably not going to last very long.
Okay, last but not least, let's talk about Solana. It's sitting at $124.79 right now.
So Solana's already dipped below its 50 moving average, and that's usually a sign that the bulls are losing steam. It means the recent average price is lower than the longer term average, and it looks like it's heading towards that $120 support zone. But here's the thing. If you look at the weekly chart, if Solana breaks below $120, we could be in for a steeper drop, maybe even down to $90. Even that $100 mark might not hold up very well.
So to sum it all up, Vantage Plus's crypto analysis from March 31st is painting a pretty bearish picture across the board. Concerns about the wider financial markets and that recent economic data are definitely weighing on things.
Yeah, for sure. And those key support levels we talked about, Bitcoin at $71,000 and $59,000, Ethereum around $5,550, Ripple potentially hitting that $2,100 trigger, and Solana with its eyes on $120 and maybe even $90. Those are the levels to keep a close eye on.
This whole analysis really gets you thinking when you're making decisions about your crypto investments. Are you taking into account how the overall market is feeling and what's going on in the wider economy? It's clear that can have a huge impact. And having a solid risk management plan is absolutely crucial in this kind of environment. Anyway, that's a wrap for a deep dive today. Thanks for joining us.